Hi everyone, welcome to another episode by Poor Man Gamer. Today we're gonna go through how I managed to get through the Rivals Champions against opponents that typically were a little bit stronger than me. I ended up going 9-1 on my second try because on my first try I experienced some technical difficulties and my units didn't respond to the way I wanted them to. So as you can see, here's the run that I had. Okay, we're gonna go through a few select matches. I'm gonna show you guys tips and tricks on what worked and what really didn't work, and hopefully we are all able to gain something out of it. So in this first matchup, as you can see here, we're fairly even. He's got level 7s, 8s, and 9s. I've got 7s and 8s. None of my level 8s have been upgraded yet because at this stage of the game, for this account, I don't have the credits to actually upgrade them, or the cards. So this is as upgraded as I can get, right? And for Rivals Champions, obviously, whenever you can, of course, you want to maximize leveling them up. So opening up right in the beginning, I'll be honest with you guys, I was a little shaking in my boots because historically I have not done well in the Rivals Champions for whatever reason. Just something that I haven't been able to do well. So in this deck here for Nod, I use the Laser Squad, Flame Troops, the Bike, the Buggy, the Scorpion Tank, and the Banshee. So this guy actually opens up with a MG squad, but he places it in the worst possible place. So take a look at what I did there. I don't know if you guys saw that. At the moment I saw that he had an MG squad defending his Harvester, I already assumed that he was gonna run a double Harvester and he has a Tech Lab heavy deck. I didn't know it at the time, right? So what I did, I don't know if you saw that, my second missile squad, I never bothered sending them all the way down. I'm letting it charge the missile. So notice here, there's the double Harvester. As I'm engaging him with my Flame Squad, I'm trying my best to get rid of that Machine Gun Squad because it could really give me trouble in the long run. You notice here that I did not even bother rushing anymore. My key here is just to keep that missile charged, okay? So I'm doing all of this on purpose. I'm leaving my Laser Squad there on purpose because I'm doing what I can to charge up this missile, right? I roll out a Nod Buggy. So here's the logic. A lot of people don't like the Nod Buggies because they feel that they're a little weak. Nod Buggies are ideal against Shockwave troops and against Flame Squads. It is the primary reason why I have them in my deck, because my Flame Squads or Shockwaves are almost always weaker than the opponents. This is the reason why I keep a Nod Buggy, and as you can see, it does a very, very effective job at taking out his Shockwave troops to let me win this first missile. Keep watching here as I try to take out his Machine Gun Squad. I open with a Scorpion Tank now. Now, the reason I do not open with a Bike is because a Bike cannot fire on the move. They are a lot squishier than a Scorpion Tank. A Scorpion Tank is a lot more effective hunting down Harvesters. So I leave my Flame Squads up there to delay him and to irritate him, really. I roll my Nod Buggy off of the missile tile because he's on it now. So this way the missile can keep being charged. Okay, this is actually key to beating these high level opponents. That missile has to keep going. I go bother him now on the bottom with my Scorpion Tank. Right? I try to micro it away from his zone troops. Instead of just letting it hammer, I send in a fresh one to distract him and I roll it to the other side. All I'm really doing, if you notice carefully, is I'm just trying my best to keep this missile charged. I temporarily step off there, my mistake, I catch it and I go, oh, I better get back on the missile tile. So I'm trying to keep this missile going. If you encounter a zone trooper like this, best thing to do is just send out your heavy infantry, Shockwave / Flame Troops. He wastes a lot of money with an Ion Cannon, so I do something really sneaky on the bottom. I open with my Seth Drill Pod, knowing I'm not going to destroy his Harvester. I don't care. I'm distracting him so he forgets about the missile. And look at what he does. He's trying to protect his Harvester, and to the last second he realizes, oh no, the missile! Too little too late, right? And we were able to get this win. So this is something really weird. I always thought that the way Rivals Championship works is it matches you up against opponents at the same record. So say you go 2-0, you play somebody else at 2-0. You go 3-0, somebody else is 3-0. But look at this. I played the same guy 3 times, right? Isn't that crazy? So I'm actually going to show you not the second game, but the third game now, because he actually, seeing this guy for the third time, I knew I had to make adjustments in the way I play. He opened up with an MG squad twice in a row. I typically, I believe I actually opened with a flame squad. So let's take a look at here. I don't remember what I did. Did I open a flame squad? Yes, I did. Look at that. So let's move. No. Okay, so because he had the machine gun squad there this whole time, I actually opened my flame squad, rush it down there, so I can rush more effectively, right? And he adjusted as well. He stopped with a double harvester because I beat his butt again. So take a look at here. Instead of building even more flame squads to rush down there foolishly, I rolled not buggy, but I do see his MG squad, right? And I do not want to engage him, and I'm trying to keep this missile charged. Take a look here. I wait until he moves his MG squad, I catch him moving, and now I go ahead while he's setting up, try to do more damage, even if it's not in the ideal position, because look how much damage I can do to him. At the same time, I'm rolling up my flame squad to take care of his missile troops, and I'm trying my best right now to engage him in the middle, just weaken him, right? The flame squad didn't do as well as I did. I was hoping it would, but that's okay. Now I'm engaging his shockwave troops. I noticed the missile stalled out. No bueno for me. So I run out a not buggy. I don't even bother helping that one not buggy, right? Now I roll it to the top. I'm charging in, take out that MG squad so that he doesn't own me in the middle. He sends out a missile squad on the top, doesn't bother me. I had to send a bike upstairs to scout and take a look at what he's doing. I whip a missile squad. So guys, keep watching here. I don't want this missile to stall out, right? I've got a flame squad engaging the missile squad. I have a scorpion tank now running down to snipe his harvester. I had to check in the back, see if he had a double harvester. He doesn't. And we are able to quite easily win this first missile. Look at the way I engage him. I do not even... I had some bad micro here. I meant to set my scorpion tank down, and that little delay actually was quite costly. I could have crushed his harvester by then, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So knowing he's got some pretty strong units down at the bottom, I distract him with a Seth drill pod on the top, right? So that it allows me to build up some momentum here on the bottom. I engage my scorpion tank against his wolverines. I use my flame squad, take out his missile squad, right? So right now missile still stalled out, but I gotta clear out some junk in the middle. So there it is. We're able to take care of his wolverine. I send my weaker scorpion tank to the bottom. Remember what we say about stacking? I still want his harvester, right? I absolutely still want his harvester. So, and I'm still trying to get him. So that's why I chase him with my scorpion tank. You notice he made an adjustment too. He's doing a lot better job stalling out the missile. So I finally noticed that and I step off. This is a stage of a game where a lot of people start panicking. The Titan is out, the initial rush didn't work, right? That really aggressive play, because I have much weaker units, right? It's not paying off right now. He's doing a great job stalling out the missile. Question becomes, well, what do you do? Well, what do you do? Keep playing the matchups. I use my Banshee, and oh man, does it take a long time to kill him. And here's where he made a mistake. His zone trooper should have went up. Instead of going after my harvester, which is a foolish move on his part, he should have focused on trying to take care of that middle first. So I roll off. I'm moving my units around to play a better matchup. And look, because the whole time he does not engage my scorpion tank, he made one mistake there, I was still able to squeeze out a win. So I kind of feel bad for this guy because he just got his butt beat 3 times in a row. But anyway, I'm going to show you where I lost now and where I actually made an adjustment. I started this game with 1 error. I adjusted my deck and it actually allowed me to win the next 3 games to go 9-1. And I believe this is something anybody can do at almost any level. So we're going to go to our Fog of War. I'll show you the mistake. So I roll out like I usually do with the missile squad to scout. So here's what I made a mistake, okay? And this is all it took. I saw that missile squad there. I see the shockwave troop. Alright, I pull back because there's no point engaging him. I built a second missile squad foolishly. I should not have done that. You're going to quickly see how that one mistake cost me the game. So I'm still trying to charge up. I pull back all of my missile squads, right? Because there's no point engaging him. I try to sneak one on top, let him charge a missile for me. He sends another flame squad. We're both level 8s. What I should have done was spam flame squads, but instead I opened with a Nod buggy to try to play the matchup. He's standing on all 3 tiles, right? Because I didn't have the first fire advantage, I made a couple bad mistakes with my micro there, right? And notice what happens here. Instead of keeping the Nod buggy there, I should have just attacked them one at a time. I'm trying to get on all 3 missiles, but because he's on all 3, he actually got the advantage. I was a little late. I lost this missile, which is a shame, right? But I'm thinking, no problem, I can still try to come back. I go try to give him a distraction on the top with my flame squad, but he notices and he does the exact same thing, and now he's rushing my base, right? I had some bad micro there because I'm clicking all over the place. I'm trying to keep this missile charge, but I have to defend my base at this stage of the game. And I notice he has a double harvester. I probably should have countered with my own double harvester because I was never able to successfully rush him. I had no economy going, right? And now we have a level 7 tank versus a level 8 tank. How do you think that's going to work out? And because I wasn't able to rush his harvester in the beginning successfully, he has an economy advantage now. And you're going to quickly see that this doesn't pan out for me. I actually start running out of money for this match. Playing with an aggressive deck, I usually stick with one harvester, and I depend 100% on being able to snipe the enemy harvester to bring me success. He's got a whole lot of banshees. I try to roll out a laser squad, but he rolls out a flame squad right in the perfect position, right? Look at that. That was a brilliant move. And I try to jump on all 3 tiles to try to get this missile, but I was a little weak on the top. He took me out on the bottom, and I tried my best to rush my units in to get this missile. I wasn't successful in doing so. I totally forgot about that Nod buggy in the bottom that could have helped me by now. Too little too late, and I lost this game. So a lot of lessons learned there, and I hope you guys were able to pick it out. Alright, he was able to get a win. So this is the adjustment I'm talking about now, and this is something I hope that you guys are not afraid to make halfway through the Rivals. I actually stopped using my missile squad, right? I actually took out my missile squad entirely and replaced it with a Venom. And then what I'm going to do is show you the last game I have here, because he's the highest level opponent. Right, he's got all level 9s and 8s, I have 7s and 8s. So, you know, he's one level stronger, and most of his level 8s are upgraded all the way, mine's are not. So I'm going to show you guys the difference here. With this style of play without the missile squad, I open with a war factory. And here's the logic behind it, right? I'm going to pause it for a sec so you guys... Oh, slow it down. I pause for a second here, and here's what I do. I see what happens. I don't see anything rushing me. I don't see any of the missile tiles lighting up. I'm not afraid to open with a buggy. Level 9 missile squad, level 9 buggy, typically wouldn't work out well for me. Look at what I do here. I play it very, very, very conservatively. Right? I let him charge the missile for me. He's not rushing me with his missile squad, which was his mistake. If he rushed me with a missile squad, he could have had my harvester by now. But because he hesitated, it bought me time to roll out my flame squad now. I'm able to move my harvester out of the way, let my flame squad just absolutely roast his laser squad and push him back. You see that? And he also overcommitted. He shouldn't have built another laser squad, right? So now I'm able to roll out a buggy. My flame troop had the first fire advantage. I'm able to take out his flame troop. I can quickly move it down. I'm able to engage his laser squad. He's still on this missile, right? And I got off to a slow start, and I don't remember if I was able to contest this missile. Oh, I do. Good for me. So now I play the matchup again. I'm just spamming the middle with units that try to match up well, right? His laser squad was in the perfect position, so I move it up. I try to switch it up. He takes out successfully my Nod buggy. He should have towel blocked me here. He didn't. If he towel blocked me, meaning moving his units back and forth to prevent me from getting on this missile to contest it, he would have had it. He didn't. But there are games where your opponent is not going to be perfect, right? I keep spamming infantry because the Obelisk of Light does nothing against infantry. Plus, I just realized it costs him 130, 40 Tiberium. Very, very expensive, right? So I go ahead and I take out his Flame Squad. I finally have the economy to roll out the Venom, right? I let my Venom engage his Flame Squad. All I'm trying to do is weaken his Flame Squad. I'm taking a look to see what he has on the top. Here is a mistake I made, okay, folks? I should have moved my Venom away instead of killing him. I didn't realize that until just now, right? Too little too late. The reason to leave a troop alive is so that you can kill him at the last second, steal the missile, right? So now, here's what I did, okay? I do see that he had a cyborg at level 10, very, very strong. So what I actually did was I rolled up my Nod Buggy and my Venom to the top to try to take out his missile squad, right? So he doesn't get a free missile contest. And then what I do is I roll up my Flame Squad against my Cyborg. Oh, his Cyborg's only level 8. I thought it was 10 for some reason. So now I go ahead and roll up my Flame Squads. Flame Squads do a pretty decent job at taking out these stronger units. Not worried. I want to open the pot on the bottom. I'm trying to contest on all 3 tiles right now because I was able to win this first missile. The pressure's on him. He rolls out a missile squad on the top. Very smartly takes out my Venom, right? And right now all I do is spam Flame Squads. And ooh, would you look at this? This was so close. I immediately roll out a Venom because I was scared that I was gonna lose all my troops. But fortunately, he was too little, too late for him. And as you can see from these games, how I beat higher level opponents, and I'll go through with you all the matches if you guys really want, is I continuously keep that missile going, right? I don't think there was a single game here in which I had stronger level units. So I hope you guys were able to gain something out of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, stay cool and have a wonderful day.